It's truth with every word. It's old truthford. You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite in the fight, and it's the best to show. If you don't believe me, watch this video. It's truth with every word. It's old truthford. You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite in the fight, and it's the best to show. If you don't believe me, watch this video. It's truth with every word. It's old truthford. You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite in the fight, and it's the best to show. If you don't believe me, watch this video. It's truth with every word. It's old truthford.
Hello and welcome back to Old Trafford, the home of honestly biased sports content. I am wiggling these glow sticks because Manchester United have just defeated Newcastle 1-0. Come on, boys. Keith in the chat. Let's start off strong. Larmans gets no lower than a 9 because those catches and dominance of his own box was the difference. I would have given him a 9.5, but he dropped the ball in a bad place. I did see that, but he did manage to recover it after he dropped the ball. Heaven is the player of the match. This is one of those games where... Let me just put these glow sticks away. This is one of those games where I can see so many different people, depending on how you've watched the game, give different people, different players rather, man of the match. But for me, well, I'll reveal that in just a little while. Guys, either way, Manchester United in the top 5 again. All we need to do now is maintain this level for the next couple of weeks. Hopefully we bring in a player which gives us a bit more confidence, because towards the end of that game, it felt like we had no attacking subs to come on. I mean, Xerxes came on and did F-all. Xerxes, sweet Jesus, man. Xerxes can't win a duel to save his life. We got Dorgu doing the Maguire slide. Come on. Come on, dogs. Called it 1-0. You did double I, to be fair. Big up double I. Hope you're well. Amorim made it that way. He did. He did. Okay, let's get into the player ratings then, lads. So, first things first. Let's move over here. Okay, perfect. Now, we're going to go through player by player. I'll read out some stats. I'll give my player rating for them, and then we'll go through it. So, Sen Larmans, 90 minutes played, 3 saves, prevented 0.98 XG. Passing, not that accurate, but who cares. Ground duels 1, 100%. Aerial duels 1, 100%. 10 recoveries. Saves inside the box, 3. 2 high claims. I'm going to give Larmans a very respectable 8.7. I'm going 8.7 for Larmans. I think Larmans, obviously, there's areas he could have improved, but again, to be doing what he's doing at, let's see, 23 years old. I mean, to be doing what he's doing, he showed a lot of composure. There was one moment where he kind of dropped the ball and then had to recollect it. But either way, I think Lammens is doing really, really well this season. Cal going for an 8.5. Suhan, United. Folks, if you haven't already, drop a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. We do player ratings and match watch longs after every single game this season. Now, let's go on to Martinez then. So Keith is saying 8.5. Let's have a look at his important stats. So, first of all, we're not just going to look at stats. We're going to look at the overall game, and we're going to look at the history of the team. Like, look at Martinez, for example. We've kept one clean sheet this entire season. I do not think it's a coincidence that Martinez has come back into the side, and boom, we've kept another clean sheet. I said it in the match watch along before the match. I said Lisandro Martinez, for me, is our best centre-back. Like, the only question around Martinez is his injury record. Because, I mean, he's only 27 years old, you know. Martinez is only 27 years old. He comes back. He's our best ball-playing centre-back. He's not afraid to put a tackle in. You've got to be a very intelligent footballer to be 5'8" and a centre-back. Like, how many 5'8" centre-backs are rocking around in world football right now? None is the answer. So, yeah, we've got to give him his credit for that. But in terms of passes, 89% accurate passes. Created one chance, which was, I believe, was that chance for Delo, where he put it over the top, and then Delo just completely skied it. 33% accurate long balls, and yeah, he pretty much directed that back line. So I am going to give Martinez... I'm not going to go overboard with Martinez, but I am going to give Martinez an 8.3. I think in terms of like peak Martinez, that wasn't peak Martinez. So I think he can still do a lot more to get a higher score here. But yeah, I think Martinez had a very, very good game. Let's move over to Heaven. I mean, Heaven by name, Heaven by nature. The butcher is back, says Keith. 8, says Cal for Martinez. But yeah, Aiden Heaven had the least touches of any outfield player to play 90 minutes. That's interesting. 94% pass accuracy, though, which, again, for a 19-year-old, to have 94% pass accuracy, you know he's quality and he keeps the ball well. So big up Heaven for that. What else do we have here? 100% ground duels won, 100% aerial duels won. Heaven's just a beast, man. Heaven's a beast. And hats off to him, because Heaven is going up against Yoro effectively for a position in the starting 11, and Heaven came in for what, like 1 million, 1.5 mil, whereas Yoro came in for 40 mil, and Yoro's still getting up to speed with the Premier League. So big up Heaven. Big up Heaven. I'm going to give Heaven not as much as Martinez, because I don't think he was as influential, but he still deserves a decent score. I'm going to give him a 7.9. Heaven's your man of the match, Suhan. Wow, okay. Heaven 9. Wow, a lot of people giving Heaven a lot of credit. Guys, subscribe to the channel and get your ratings in the comments, in the chat. Let me know. So I'm gonna give Heaven a 7.9. I don't think he was as influential as Martinez, if I'm being honest, guys. If I'm being honest. Now, sure, obviously playing left back, so sorry about the formation. Didn't have time to change it, but he did play left back for the first time in what feels like forever. 83% pass accuracy for Luke Shaw. Didn't create any chances. 50% accurate crosses. He defended well, though, and his passing was quite sharp. There was one moment between him and Martinez down the left-hand side where they kind of just bottled it. They were working in a very tight space, and it ended up as a throw-in for Newcastle, but that's just nitpicking. 67% of his ground duels won, 75% of his aerial duels won. I think Luke Shaw had a decent game. I think he had a decent game. I can't remember any major highlights from Luke Shaw, but I do think he had a decent game. So I'm going to give him... I don't know if this is harsh. I'm gonna give Luke Shaw a 7.4. Now, Casemiro and Ugarte, this is an interesting one. So, Casemiro, I thought he was doing pretty well. I was surprised to see Ruben Amorim sub him off, and I think Casemiro was surprised to see himself get subbed off as well. I mean, his face was very shocked when he was told to come off, but I guess Amorim's saving him. He realizes that he's 33 and it's going to be quite a physical game. So in the end, it was the right decision from Ruben Amorim. 91% pass accuracy for Casemiro. He had an XG of 0.21. 50% of his ground duels won, but didn't really contribute anything to the attack. So I can see it. A sweet moment's just happened with Aiden Heaven, by the way, and Patrick Dorgu. So Aiden Heaven was awarded the Man of the Match award by Sky Sports, but Heaven said that Dorgu deserves it too. So big up Aiden Heaven for giving his teammate credit there. Casemiro 7 says Suhan. I'm going to give him a bit higher. Because I do think he played well. Casemiro, I'm going to give 7.1. So we're going to do the player ratings, guys, and then we'll move over to all of the quotes that are coming out post-match. So, Ugarte is such a hard one, man. His passing is so bad. And it puts us in so many dangerous positions, but his defensive stats aren't that bad. But they're not good either. Okay, so 72% possession for Manuel Ugarte. So he gives the ball away quite a bit, which you don't want from a defensive midfielder. 100% successful dribbles. I don't know what that impacted. 100% accurate long balls. And 53% of ground duels won. I did see a stat mid-game which said that Ugarte lost the highest amount of duels of any player on the pitch, which is not good. It's I don't know if this is harsh or not, but I'm just going based off how I felt with Ugarte's performance. I'm gonna give him a 7. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. I don't think he was terrible. I think in the end he helped us get our result that we needed, but there's still just glaring errors in Ugarte's game, man. There's glaring errors. Happy to win, but that second half performance was awful. And I don't want to... That second half performance was brilliant, mate. We held out. And I don't want to be seeing that every game. To be honest, I don't know why he switched the way we was set up, considering the back four was working really well. We still stayed to a back four, Johnny. Like, it just went from 4-3-3 to 4-4-2. Or it was a 4-2-3-1, and then he changed it to a 4-4-2. Like, he didn't change to a back five. Casemiro said, or maybe he did in the last, 10 minutes when our balls really were against the wall, but, Casemiro 7, Ugarte 5.5, Ugarte 6. Oh my God, Amorim with that. You have to suffer altogether line in the post-match again. Good. They deserve to suffer. 6.5 for Ugarte as per Matty. Good to see you, Matty. Let's go through... Okay, Dorgu. Let's see. Actually, let's go with Delo first. So Delo, again, only made 18 passes the entire game. That's pretty low. Wasn't really involved. Had an XG of 0.5, which he didn't convert, which was that really good chance that he had when Martinez put the ball over the top. 0% shots on target, 0% successful dribbles, 0% accurate crosses, 50% ground duels won. Again, Delo was around, but I'm going to give him I don't think he had a good game. I mean, he had a better game than he usually does, but not a good game. I'm going to give him a 6.9. It looked like a back six, though, to be honest. I just feel like with the way Newcastle was wasting so many chances / crosses, we could have gone for more goals. I think we just didn't have legs to go for more goals, to be honest, Johnny. I think the legs weren't there, man. What else? Like, this was Lisandro Martinez's first start in like a year. I mean, we couldn't really play too much expansive football where he would have to run and close people down. Like, we had to sit back. We had to sit back, okay? Let's go with Dorgu next. So, Dorgu, for me, the stats might not show it, but his running was our outball like every time. I mean, he obviously scored the worldie of a goal. 70% pass accuracy, which we all know Dorgu needs to improve his passing. Like, his passing is not good. Can he put a cross in? Yeah, he can, but his short passing, his passes into the midfield, his passes to the back, like, they all need to be improved with Dorgu, but either way, he scored a goal where he had no right to score that goal. Put in a few decent crosses to Šeško. One to Zirk, where Zirk just like watched it go past him. 100% shots on target. 75% of ground duels won. 40% of aerial duels won. I'm giving Dorgu a 9 out of 10. He's still a diamond in the rough, don't get me wrong, but I think that finish alone, like, without him scoring that goal, where else did it look like a goal was coming from, guys? I didn't see a goal anywhere. other than Dorgu. So I am going to give him a 9 out of 10. Next, let's go with Mount. Again, I mean, the story of Mount's life, man. 45 minutes played. I think he went off due to injury. 64% pass accuracy. He didn't look like he was having a good game. Like, I'm not going to read out his stats because there's nothing good there. That was not an average Mount game. If anything, he's the one player where I think he underperformed. So I'm going to give Mount 6.3. I don't think he did near enough. And given the fact that he was given that cam role, which we know Bruno Fernandes would have ate up in that role, disappointed for Mount. Cunha, let's see, Mateus Cunha. So Mateus Cunha lost the most duels in the match, but again, he was everywhere. Like, he was winning fouls. He was giving the players respite. I'm going to give Cunha... He had a few terrible shots, but still, I'm going to give him... Actually, no, I need to improve that. I'm going to give him a... I'll give him a 7.3. I think that's fair. I think Cunha did well, given the fact that he didn't score or assist, but still, I think he could have done a lot more. But then that's the thing with Cunha. Like, he gives a minimum of a 7 every single game, so like, he doesn't need to score or assist because he is a cog in the machine of Manchester United. So big up Cunha for the effort that he displayed. Šeško. So he hit the woodwork. Once. 90% pass accuracy. Created a chance. Didn't win a lot of duels though. I mean, yeah, it was a very physical game for Šeško, and I don't think he really made the most of it. Came off after 60 minutes. I'm going to give him a 6.4. I don't think he was terrible, don't get me wrong, but again, I think that's below average. So average here is 6.5, and I think Mason Mount and Šeško were the two players that were below average for us today. Let's see the subs. So subs, Jack Fletcher came on. 78% pass accuracy, didn't really do anything. Probably give him like a 6. Zirkzee, probably give him a 5.5. I mean, watching him run is like, it's like I'm watching football in slow motion. It's so bad. Lenny Yoro did decent when he came on. I mean, 83% pass accuracy. stood the ball up a bit on that in that right back position. I'd probably give him an average 6.5. But yeah, those are the player ratings. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Sheshko 7.5, his pressing was amazing today. I don't remember us pressing that much. I remember he made some good runs, but I think there were a few crosses to him where I'm like, you could have done better with that. Like the one that Dorgu found him with, I don't know why he decided to turn his body and then try and like squeeze it in when all he had to do was take a touch, open up his foot, and then he's got a clear shot on goal. So bit disappointed with Sheshko there. But yeah, those are the player ratings, guys. Let's go through all of the post-match quotes that have come out. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look over here on Twitter's. Aiden Heaven on a change of system in defense. It was different again. I was playing on the right side, obviously my weaker foot. The manager, we play loads of formations with him. Whatever he does, we know it's going to work. You saw today. I'm so proud of the team. So hey, Aiden Heaven giving Amorim some big back in there. Good to see. Reminder, we only bought Aiden Heaven for 1.5 mil in comparison to, I don't know, a few other players. I mean, like, could be a bargain, man. Could be a bargain. I mean, like, I think it's too soon to say that he's a bargain right now, but he could go down as like one of the best signings under the new Ineos era of going for kids. Lenny Yoro on Instagram, giving credit to Aiden Heaven. Big up Lenny Yoro. I genuinely can't understand how Diogo Dalot still plays for Manchester United. We'll like this. We'll like this one. Aiden Heaven will be 24 in 2030. We are set for years to come. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, we've seen so many young, talented centre-backs get injured and then their careers just completely change at Manchester United. Folks, if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We are only 2 subscribers away from 2,390. Man United fans never learn, lol. I know, Box, but that's the beauty of it, but then also the ugly side of it. Great win, though. Ruben Amorim, Mason Mount felt something, but wanted to play second half. I told him no. Good from Amorim, protecting Mason Mount, but again, like, how long are we going to put up with this, man? How long are we going to put up with Mason Mount feeling something and then, like, he's never going to get, like, a run of games? Like, it's never ending at this point. Like, sadly, we're going to have to sell him. Like, surely. Surely this summer we're going to sell Mason Mount if he gets injured again. Roy Keane, the goal was fantastic, a special goal, but if you want to make progress, it has got to be about defensive solidity or defensively solid. It is a start in terms of momentum for the younger players, but you have to find something. Digging out results for teams I played in. We didn't play well every week, but we dug in. They have to kick on now. Okay. Again, Lenny Yoro showing Aiden Heaven some credit. Roy Keane, we've seen a big win for Man United to come out and win an ugly game, especially from a defensive point of view. Keeping that clean sheet, there has to be pride in your defending. Come on! Give us that pride. Come on. Thoughts on Unk's sub-admin? I can see why Amorim did it, because, I mean, we are so weak in midfield right now, so, like, he is doing a safety-first approach. I mean, it's not on... I don't think he did it because he thought, oh, Casemiro is way out of his depth or anything like this. And I think that's why Casemiro was surprised as well. Like, Casemiro was surprised because even Casemiro was like, oh, yeah, I'm not having a bad game. Like, why are you subbing me off? But I'm sure Amorim will say, like, we just have to manage people's minutes. I mean, Casemiro being 33 and playing against one of the most physical sides in the league for 90 minutes, I don't think that's the smartest thing to do, if I'm being honest. Amorim's dropping with that "we have to suffer all together" line. Every interview is iconic. It is indeed. It is indeed. Pick up Amorim. What else do we have? So I don't want to see bloody ads. We'll stick with you. Okay, we can't play you because of copyright. As Manchester United, we belong in Europe and we want to get back there next season. We can push for the top 4, possibly push for the league. Anything is possible. Wait, what? Aiden Heaven's saying that we're going to push for the league. Okay. Okay, the Man of the Match award has gone to the 19-year-old's head. Push for the league. Anything is possible. We are just going to keep trying. I mean, you got to give him respect. I mean, he knows what United fans want to hear, but come on, man. Don't sell us a dream. Don't sell us a dream, Heaven. Pushing for the league. Come on. A night to remember for Patrick Dorgu. Let me know who you guys thought was man of the match, because I've gone with Dorgu. But yeah, I'm seeing some people say Heaven. I still think personally Martinez had a better game than Aiden Heaven. I think Martinez is one of the sole reasons we kept a clean sheet, but I understand it. People do like to hype up the youngsters, and yeah, it's always going to be a thing with United. Martinez man of the match, arguably. Cunha was class. I got Heaven or Cunha. Cunha's a hard one though, man. Like, I feel like Cunha gives a 7 out of 10 every game minimum, but to give him man of the match, I feel like he has to provide more going forward. Patrick Dorgu, you see the fighting spirit we showed today, the whole game, defending as a team. When we get players back, we'll be even stronger. Aiden Heaven on winning the Man of the Match award. Dorgu deserves it, but it's my first one. Sorry, man. I mean, at least he's being honest. Like, even Heaven's saying Dorgu should win a Man of the Match. Big up. I like that, because big up Aiden Heaven. Only 1 million spent on Aiden Heaven. I think it was 1.5, but who's counting? What value would you put on Heaven admin? Right now, I'd probably put like 20 mil. I'm not going to go overboard. I'd put like 20 mil on Heaven. I reckon he's a £35 million defender. Wow. Ugarte grew into the game, very tenacious. He did, but the thing that hasn't improved with Ugarte's game is his passing. His passing is still absolutely dreadful. And eventually that passing is going to catch up with him, and that's why, like, he'll give the ball away in dangerous areas, and a decent side would have countered us and scored, to be fair. Patrick Dorgu on his goal. I took what Ruben Amorim told me to work on my confidence. I think I did well today. I just looked at the ball and saw it drop and hit it. I have been practicing in training. I think that's what helped me. And that is how youngsters are supposed to respond to a coach's words to the press about them. Like, it would have been so easy for Patrick Dorgu to get his head down and be like, oh yeah, Ruben Amorim said that it looks like I play with anxiety every time I touch the ball, and like, oh, he's digging me out and XYZ. But what does he do? He literally says in public, I took what Amorim told me to work on my confidence, and I think I did well today. Like, that is a growth mindset right there. Big up Dorgu. Young English and Prem Expo. I mean, I don't know. Patrick Dorgu was, when playing for Lecce, played as a right midfielder / winger 11 times and had 3 assists. Maybe he has been misprofiled since arriving at Manchester United. I don't know. I think he's one of his players that can defend very well, and he can also get forward. It's just his passing. Like, if you literally just improved Patrick Dorgu's passing, he would honestly be a hell of a player. And I think his passing will improve the older he gets. Heaven would dominate Bundesliga and La Liga. Bruh, I mean, this Heaven, people are getting hyped. I think they're getting overhyped with Heaven right now. I'm not going to lie. I think we're beginning to overhype Heaven. Like, we're not giving Martinez any credit here when Martinez is the reason we kept a clean sheet. Patrick Dorgan on his hit. It was a good hit. I didn't know I could do that. It was amazing to score my first goal in this stadium. Heaven, I'm so proud of the team. We belong in Europe. What a goal, man. Aiden Heaven is 19. Patrick Dorgan is 21. We forget these things. United fans do indeed. Manchester United have scored 13 goals from set pieces, excluding penalties in the Premier League this season, more than any other team, and their best league total since 2017-18, which was 15. Wow. So we're going to beat that record pretty soon. Okay. Sandro Martinez is world class. He is indeed. And this is what I was saying. Martinez, our best centre back, in my opinion. Let's see what other quotes have come out, lads. Lol, 1 goal, and some people think Dorgu is already Ruben level. Dorgu needs to improve his basic stuff. Yeah. Jose set piece special. Lol. Jose knew what he was doing. These Portuguese managers with their set pieces, they're crafty. They're crafty. Folks, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got daily United content coming out every single day. Daily United content coming out every single day. You know it's getting late, man. You know it's getting late. But yeah, we've got daily content. We've got match watch-alongs, match reactions like we're doing now. We've also got daily news live streams. So yeah, be sure to subscribe. And we're so close to hitting 2,400. We're like 12 subscribers away. Please, guys, please. So Amorim on Mount. He felt something. He wanted to contribute, but we didn't want to take any risks. Roy Keane on Aiden Heaven. He did very well. The game suited him. He has learnt his trade. These are basic parts of defending. It gives you confidence. Outstanding. Very good. Highly rated from Roy Keane. What I would say, though, is sometimes it's easier for a centre-back to look good when you're defending very deep. I mean, we've all seen that with Harry Maguire as well, haven't we? So I think it's one of those where it's hard to gauge the level. I want to see how well Heaven plays when we're dominating a game, to really gauge how good he is. Arteta must be Portuguese. Was that the season Smalling was heading everything in? I think so, Nav. Amad Diallo is happy for Patrick Dorgu. Big up Amad, supporting Dorgu. Ruben Amorim on Dorgu's position. More up front. You put him in one position up front, but he has more freedom to lose the ball. The responsibility is not the same. I think it helped him to play better. Very true. You can see that's good analysis there from Amorim, to be fair, because when he does play as a fullback or wingback, you can see he's kind of overthinking about who to pass to because he's in fear of losing the ball. So you play him further forward as a winger, and then he doesn't really think about that, but he still keeps his defensive qualities. Like, how many times when he was playing as a right winger in the match did he come back and help Delo with defending? Like, he's got good work rate, Dorgu, at the minimum. Amorim on Dorgu's position, read that one out, read for Roy Keane, quote out. Eddie Howe on being frustrated with refereeing decisions. We wanted the ball in play more. They managed the game well, but I think they were allowed to. Oh, cry, Eddie Howe. Like Newcastle weren't known, like Newcastle weren't known a couple seasons ago for like kicking the ball out of play and like trying to drain the life out of games. Come on. Amorim, we had to suffer all together in the stadium, in the game. It was really difficult for us. I think we did a good first half, and then the second half was just defending, trying to do something with Cunha. We had our opportunities, of course, in the second half with transitions, but it was a good win. But I've had so many games here saying that we played really well and didn't get the 3 points. Today was the opposite. We suffered together and managed to win the game. Big up Amorim. So it's pretty much saying, like, it's not the best football, but who cares about the best football when you get the result? So Yeah, he's changing, Amorim. He is changing as a manager in front of our eyes at Manchester United. I've seen a lot of Amorim hate on the timeline. Oh, I can't be arsed, man. If they're hating Amorim after that, they'll hate Amorim no matter what. I mean, who's giving the hate to Amorim after that? Ramsdale fake injury lol. I know, it's so funny because Ramsdale goes down, gets a bloody ass massage from the Newcastle masseuse, and then all of a sudden, oh wait, Newcastle are playing completely differently. and everyone's huddling up and talking tactics. It's so funny. It was so funny and targeted, man. Are we turning a corner? Frank Allison, a couple more. No way they're hating on Amorim for this. Like, they want him to change, and then as soon as he changes his system, they still hate on him. I personally think it's because they realise that they've said so many negative Amorim things, but now that we're actually seeing him improve, those clips of them calling him out are not going to age well. They are not going to age well at all. They hated his in-game decisions. Oh my god, how? We won! We won! Like, I don't understand. Like, we defended well, we won. Like, how can they... We've got a depleted squad as well. Like, they honestly think that they know better than Ruben Amorim. It's mind-blowing to me. It just feels like they're trying to keep up the illusion that they know stuff about football, that they have to keep questioning Ruben Amorim, who's a qualified coach who just got a win with a depleted squad, and he had to bring on, like, how many youngsters? Like, how many people that played today are under the age of 21? It's insane. Some of the big United social media accounts know that hating on Amorim is popular with the followers. It's popular with the followers now, but when Ruben Amorim wins, like, a Premier League trophy, like, they're going to look back on all of this stuff and just be like, well, you guys were all wrong. Like, you all didn't know what you were talking about at all. I've been frustrated with Dorgu, but the last 2 games he's looked impressive. Fans have to call it fair. Yep. I said that in the pre-match talk. I honestly think you give Dorgu a run of games and he will improve. Like, he's not really been given a run of games at any point. And rightfully so, because, I mean, like, Ahmad's played well, but playing Delo there, like, in left wing back, I just don't like it. I don't like it. Let's see what else Ruben Amorim had to say. We spend a lot of time with each other. We had some low moments, and that sometimes can bring good things to the group. It is good to have that feeling, to have experienced players helping some of the kids inside. It doesn't matter if you are outside the pitch. You can play the game, and I think everyone played the game. Big up. We played the game. What else? Ruben Amorim, I felt with the back 4 is the only way we could create more danger and opportunities in the first half. Again, great analysis from Amorim. So he pretty much says, like, with a 3-4-3 and the players that we have, we're not going to create anything. So we've got no chance of winning if we don't change the formation. And he changed the formation. So let's see what Carragher's got to say. It played a part in the first half, but they have played well in the last couple of weeks. Tonight was so easy to tell there was no interchanging. I was surprised at the substitutions at the end in terms of Martinez and Luke Shaw. It's a brilliant win. People are surprised by the subs, but what do they want? Do they want, like, our key players to get injured? Like, I don't get it. Sheshko was underrated today. I think he was all right. He was average at best, I think. I don't think he was, like, amazing, but I don't think it was terrible either. What else? Any more? Bloody Aiden Heaven on Snapchat. Okay. I think that is everything. Let's just go through these final quotes and then we'll call it a night, lads. Oh my god. Like, even look at that. Like, Patrick Dorgu has more goals than Florian Wirtz and more assists. and he's played 100 less minutes, 200 less minutes. That's insane. At the time, I was glad with the subs, to be honest. We needed fresh bodies to run, block and defend. Malacia and Fredrickson fitted the bill. Completely agree, Box. Completely agree. I mean, people, anti-Amorim people want him to fail. So they want him to fail. So the things that they say, oh yeah, he should be doing, they're not actually things that would improve us. They're things that would make us worse. They want us to keep on injury-prone players so they get injured, and then the crisis is even worse, and then Amorim gets sacked. That's all that they want, which is crazy to think. To be a Man United player and want your manager to get sacked. Mental. Ruben Amorim, Jack Fletcher did a really good job. He's humble and hardworking. He deserves it. Biggest flop of the season? Yeah, Florian Wirtz, mate. Disgusting. We got the Danish Bale. That's a good one. We got the Danish Bale. Thank you, Manchester United, for winning. Now it's time to relax and wait to cook everyone else. Clean sheet, back four, Kobe Mainoo injured. I don't think we need to hold a press conference. All the topics have been covered. We can enjoy Boxing Day. Now that is a banger of a quote from Amorim. That's hilarious. Clean sheet, back four, Kobe Mainoo injured. I don't think we need to hold a press conference. All the topics have been covered. We can enjoy Boxing Day. Because he literally gets questioned on all of these things, like your defensive record. Are you going to change the system? Are you going to play Kobe Mainoo? That is so funny. That is genuinely, that is one of the best quotes that Amorim's come out with. Okay, I like that. That's very good. Okay, yeah, we're posting that quote on the Instagram. Sorry guys, one sec. I need to post that on the Instagram because that's funny as hell. That is hilarious. Ruben Amorim knows what he's doing, man. Amorim is him, you know. Heaven is so press resistant. Yeah, Heaven's thriving, man. Heaven's it's funny because we've got a few players that looked press resistant, but Heaven, that's one thing. His passing is really underrated. And that's the sign of a quality centre-back when they rarely lose the ball. Now we just need to see a bit more of his actual defensive work because we don't really see a lot of that too often, or we haven't. And yeah, it's an interesting one because like Heaven's season didn't start too well. I mean, it started against Grimsby, didn't it? Where him and Fredrickson had like a complete disaster class. And yeah, it's good to see, man. It's good to see from Heaven. I felt that was the only way to create more danger, so changing the system. Talking about Mason Mount again. Back four. What's going on here? Are people saying that we were playing a back five, or what's the message that they're trying to say? I don't know what they're trying to say there, but this angle of a Dorgu goal, I mean, you can hardly see it, but Cunha on Instagram with Casemiro. Do Brazil. 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 Okay. Well, we're probably going to leave it there, folks. Finally, let's just give credit to Martinez because I'm not seeing a lot of him on the timeline. Martinez's game by numbers versus Newcastle United. 89% pass accuracy, 48 total touches, 7 clearances, 5 passes into the final third as a centre-back, 0 goals conceded, 0 times dribbled past. Big up Martinez. Hater Central posted. Okay, we'll finish it with seeing Hater Central's post. And then we'll And then we'll leave it there. Oh God. So I don't know if I can play this because of copyright, but Nick Waltermada versus Manchester United. Saint Nick gifted a clean sheet for Christmas. And it's just a compilation of all of the fails from Nick Waltermada. Oh my God. Hater Central. If you've got Twitter box, Hater Central are pretty much it's like an account that just like mocks whenever anyone has a bad game in the world of football. So check them out. They are pretty good. Leadshaw was a good talker back there. We've lacked that since Maguire and Delict been out. Yep, true. Hater Central owns football Twitter. It does, to be fair. But yeah, folks, we will leave it there. I don't think any more quotes are going to come out. Yeah, I think that's all for now until Amorim's post-match press conference. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all have a delightful end to your year. If you are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe for more honestly biased sports content. But yeah, have a delightful evening, and special shout out to the members. So special shout out to Mr. Kiefer Bix, Mr. Ethan Johnson, the Dutch Destroyer, and Mr. Matty Scott. Thank you all for funding Old Trafford Incorporated. But for now, Godspeed.